Yes, if you guys actually start dropping in the chat where everybody is joining us from, we are here in San Francisco. We're very excited to spend the day with you guys. We'll just give everyone a few minutes to join us. Also, in addition to dropping into the chat where you're from, if there's something specific that you're really excited to, I think, learn about today, or you're really would love to get out of today, please drop that in there as well. And we'll get started in a few minutes. I'm here with Alex and Heather, who are also part of the MedBio team. Takes a village. So yeah, we'll get started in a couple minutes. So we have people from North Carolina, Virginia, California, Florida. This is great. There's people from all over. Can we go over plateauing on GLP-1s? Yes. Actually, Heather, her session is specifically on that. So you get to hear from the expert today. All right. Well, with that, why don't I will go on ahead and dive in. So, good morning. Thank you guys for spending your Friday with us. We're very excited to have you here today. We've brought together an amazing group of industry experts, physicians, clinicians, platform builders, to teach on, how things are impacting your business, teaching on the clinical side of things. So there's a nice range of content that we have today. And we'll tie it all together from the MedBio perspective. And then, as I mentioned, with me, we have Alex, who is one of the founders at MedBio. Want to say hello?
Hi.
Sorry,
I know, wait. It's the other guys.
Forgive us. Introduce yourself.
Yes. Nice to meet everyone. Thank you for joining us here at this beautiful day. We are all coming together here in San Francisco. I'm the tech part of MedBio Institute. So I will also monitor if someone needs something, send us an email, what we can do for you. We have a look that we answer immediately. We have all the experts here. So please join, tell us if you need something. We will drop later also the GLP-1 Summit link for the playbook. Everyone should have gotten it already. But looking forward for a great day with you.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Heather, nurse practitioner, helping with MedBio as far as the clinical perspective goes, and have a really exciting day planned. I'm really excited to see everybody's presentations. And as far as the part I'll be doing this afternoon, have a lot of material to cover. And at some point, because it's so much, we're actually going to be doing a course series to really deep dive. So today will kind of be a high level overview. We'll definitely hit on some of those questions I've already seen in the chat, because there's a lot to navigate. So really excited to be here.
Awesome. All right. So with that, let's start off today. Huge thank you to our sponsors. Strive is our title sponsor. Dr. Wells, our platinum sponsor. We also have InBody, Faster Outcomes, and Meds as gold sponsors. Thank you guys so much. This day would not be possible without you. You all provide amazing content. You have the industry experts. And so you'll be hearing from speakers from each one of these companies as we go throughout the day. So just quickly, today's agenda. I'm Katya. I'm one of the founders at MedBio, as I mentioned. Welcome to all of you. We have actually Dr. Jonathan Kaplan here with us as well today in person. Dr. Well is also based in San Francisco, and he'll be talking about building structured weight and wellness programs where you can have predictable revenue. And then we have Dr. Andrea Daniels from Strive. She's going to be talking about skin aesthetics as you build membership programs. How do you add on different modalities as you're building these programs out? And then we'll have Bradley Davey from InBody. He's an expert in the body composition space. And then we'll have Chad Sawyer from Faster Outcomes. Faster Outcomes is a new platform and they are creating, they're leveraging AI to create custom protocols, which I know is like a huge question that we always get from clinicians. And then Shri will come back with Dr. Jared Heiss, and he's going to be talking about sexual wellness and how adding those programs into what you're offering can really help with long-term patient retention. And then Dr. Kaplan will be back he recently launched Minomeds. And he'll be talking about, when GLP1s, as they're becoming commodities, there's so many different places that are offering them now. When do you actually need novel formulations for your patients? And then you will hear from Heather, and she'll be talking about GLP-1 mastery, all the clinical side of side effects, plateau, and then how all these things also impact your patient retention. And then I'll come back at the very end of the day to get us closed. Talk back through the playbook, which we will touch on shortly. And then we also have some giveaways. So you need to be present at the end for the giveaways that we're very excited for. So just a few quick notes, housekeeping items. If you have questions today, add them to the chat, or there's a Q&A panel at the bottom. We'll be monitoring those throughout the day. We'll aim to hold about 10 minutes at the end of each session to do Q&A live with the presenters. If we don't get to all the questions, we'll be collecting those and we can share out answers afterwards. And then, as I mentioned, stay till the end of the day for giveaways. We are giving away a ticket to CryoCon in Dallas, which is a $700 ticket. CryoCon's a phenomenal event if you haven't been. And then we're also going to give away a MedBio Premium membership, which is a $2,000 value. So we have some great giveaways at the end of the day. And then if you need to reach us, you can always reach us in the chat. You can also ping us at training@medbio. So we will be monitoring those to make sure everyone gets support as we go through the day. And then, so your working guide for today. So we sent out an email yesterday with a link to download the playbook. And this should really be like your working guide for the day. So there's an overview of the agenda, and then there's sections that are on each one of the speakers' topics. So you have their bios and a little bit of an overview of what they're going to be speaking about. And then there's a lot of different questions throughout the book, and these are meant to really be thought starters, like as you're thinking about your practice. It's like, how do you want to do an assessment? It's like, what things are working, what things are not, like what modalities might make sense to be adding on to what you already have in your practice. So it's really meant to be a working guide as you go through the day. And you can take all this information to really help you build like your 90-day roadmap on what you want to prioritize. And there's also have some really great offers that our sponsors have kindly put together today. So all of those are also in the playbook. And if you did not download the playbook before, don't worry. Scan the QR code now. We can also drop a link into the chat. You go to our site and you can download it for the day. It's a PDF. If you have any issues accessing it, just ping us and we'll make sure that you get it. But I'll give everyone a second to scan this. Because I think this document, I think it'll be really, really just a helpful way as you tie everything you're learning throughout the day. And yes, so with that, today you're going to build your framework. And as you become involved in the MedBio community, we're here to build it with you. I think this was, the mission that Alex and I set out on when we first started MedBio. Is like, we really wanted to create a place and a sense of community where people could come, they could get business resources, they can get clinical resources, they can also stay up to date on what is happening in this industry with things that are changing so fast. I'm sure we've been following all the progress on what's happening with peptides potentially a group of them moving from Cat 2 to Cat 1 and how that will impact your business. So, we're really excited to have all of you here today. This is a passion of ours, and we're happy to share it with you. So with that, I'm going to pass it off to Dr. Kaplan from Dr. Well.